Hey, yo, what's the deal? That's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 11:09 a.m. January 25th, 2025. You know what I mean? This is my third time recording this shit because I'm like rambling on about shit and I'm like, ugh. You know, so, I just finished eating food and everything. You know what I mean? So right now I'm just relaxing and chilling and everything else. You know what I mean? Because in a little bit, I'm actually stepping out to Bob's Furniture because I want to go buy some stuff. You know what I mean? I got to buy some new furniture for the apartment and shit because, ever since I moved, the one thing I've been needing to get is furniture. You know what I mean? I got to get a new desk. I got to get a bunch of new stuff. You know what I mean? Because I want to get back on using my computer for projects and shit like that. You know what I mean? And this morning, as I'm scrolling on Twitter, and so I see a bunch of shit. I seen the shit with Ebro and Britt Baker. Man, this dude is taking L's, boy. And then I also seen, some pictures of Jocelyn Hernandez. You know what? Jocelyn is not an ugly female. She's really not. But the way how she carries herself and Jocelyn Hernandez, the way how she carries herself, it makes her ugly. You know what I mean? But she's really not an ugly female. She's really not. She's really not. Me and my ex, we used to watch Love and Hip Hop and, because I never was a fan of the show, but because I used to like it for the females. And I think where she's at, I think Love and Hip Hop Miami, or Georgia, whatever the two. You know what I mean? Like she was there, but the one who I really liked a lot, honestly, and I'm not really into light-skinned females like that, but Mimi was gorgeous. Mimi still looked good. Mimi Faust still look good to this day. You know what I mean? I would bone the shit out of her. Bah, bah, bah. You know what I mean? But it's not about that. You know what I mean? It's about something that I was going to not talk about, but I did change my mind. And the reason why I wasn't going to talk about it was because I did mention this person, in a video about the situation with what's going on with All Elite Wrestling, right? And, there's been a lot of pushback from people from All Elite Wrestling, right? From people, from contracts being frozen to just a bunch of stuff, to fucking, Tony Khan not letting younger talent work WrestleMania weekend, which is fucked up because, you're basically taking away pay that they could be, that they could get. You know what I mean? Deonna Purrazzo. Shout out to Deonna Purrazzo because, Deonna Purrazzo, there was a report about Deonna Purrazzo, how she pushed back on not only creative, but she actually she was very vocal about, wanting more TV time and the booking, the AEW, the booking of how her character is being used and how she's being used on AEW television, right? And I'm actually gonna put the link in the description, right? But let me read this is according to Fightful, right? I'm gonna read to you what Fightful says, okay? So according to Fightful, Purrazzo has been very vocal to management about wanting to be utilized more and better, especially around the Full Gear show in her hometown. That event came and went, and Purrazzo's frustrations remain. Her last match was on AEW Collision back on January 4th, where she took the loss to Storm. Since then, Tony Storm. Since then, nothing. No matches, no major TV time, no clear direction for Purrazzo. This comes after she formed the vendetta with Tyra Valkyrie, but even that alliance hasn't kept her on screen regularly. Deonna Purrazzo isn't the type to stay on the sidelines, and she's making sure AEW knows it. With a resume stacked with championship wins and standout performances, it's clear she got the skills to be a top player. But AEW doesn't start giving Purrazzo the spotlight she's demanding. So the thing is this, right, with Deonna Purrazzo. She's now going into that unfortunate, frustration route that you see others in AEW. Deonna Purrazzo was fucking great in TNA. Like, she was a star in TNA, right? She was in WWE for a bit, and then she wound up going to AEW. But it seemed like with AEW, she unfortunately is in the same line that, like I said, a lot of other people are in. A lot. From the Britt Bakers to the Ricky Starks, the Miros and such. And with her being frustrated, right? And with her being frustrated and wanting more TV time, this also goes back to the report from yesterday about what Tony Khan said, where he meant when they mentioned how, there is no, like a lot of talent who's not in AEW's long-term plans are just put to the side. So basically, she's not part of the plans, and she's getting put right to the side, just like everybody else. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's fucked up because it's like, why do you sign these people for if you have no use for them, B? Why do you do that? I mean, why the fuck do you sign these people and you have no intention of actually using them? I don't understand it, yo. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it because, Deonna Purrazzo is fucking great. She's fucking fantastic. I think she's a very, very, very underrated individual. She's very underrated. And the fact that you sign these people and you're not even using them, it's mind-boggling. It's beyond mind-boggling. But there's, again, she's in the same line with Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, Willow, Saraya. Saraya made a fucked up move by staying with All Elite Wrestling, and now Deonna Purrazzo is now in that same, in that same vein. And I'm glad she spoke up. I'm glad she spoke up because, you shouldn't have to take the shit that Tony Khan gives you. You shouldn't have to. You honestly should not have to, right? This is why Malachi Black is one who didn't give a fuck. He's one who did not care. He's like, fuck this shit, Like, remember, he fought to not have his contract extended, right? So I think that should be inspiration for people to just continue to fight back. You know what I mean? Because, AEW is a shithole, man. It's a complete shithole. You know what I mean? Like, you can sit there all you want and say, oh, well, AEW is the alternative. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, they're the alternative when you got people on the sidelines. They're the alternative when you got people. Now, you know what AEW is now? It's now just another company for people to work in. AEW is now basically, and someone said this yesterday, I forgot who it was. Someone said that AEW is now, and I might make a video on this too. I might do one maybe later tonight or tomorrow, because I know Saturday Night Main Event is tonight. Someone said that AEW is WWE's new feeder system. And I believe that. I strongly believe that. I really, really, really believe that. I believe now that AEW is now WWE's unofficial feeder system. You know what I'm saying? It's just another place to work. And I know people are not going to like what I have to say, but I don't give a flying fuck. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, I'm definitely going to be out. I will make a video tonight. I plan on making a video tonight, before Saturday night's main event. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of shit to fucking say. You know what I mean? The video might go about maybe 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? So I'm about to be out, guys. I'll check you out tonight. Peace!